I'm at the yard of Alan Greeff as we prepare to learn a little bit more about the horses that will be stepping out for our midweek meeting, and that is Wednesday in the Eastern Cape and on the Polly. The yard have got 3 runners in race 1 to get underway. Guy Gibson, he'll be best weighted, making his local and Polly debut. Joining him, Coral Creek can run well fresh over 1400 metres, and the Africa House is another newcomer who will be trying Polly for the first time.
Morning, Nadine. We have, like you said, 2 first-timers in the Eastern Cape in Guy Gibson and Africa House. Guy Gibson quite highly rated and well suited to a graduation plate, and hopefully he's the type of horse who fits the bill for this race. Coral Creek and Africa House. Coral Creek hasn't run for a while since running in the Derby, and needed a bit of a breather, and might need this run. And Africa House maybe a bit on the sharp side, but definitely will be running on.
Moving to race 2, another 3 runners. Ellerix, we're in her box this morning. She's a little bit hidden behind Ellen. Now, she's a pacey individual and she's in really good form at the moment. She'll be joined by Kings Again, who won very well on local and Polly debut last time out. Takes a little step up in class here, but she's still very much an unknown quantity. And then Strata will back up, having run on Friday.
Yeah, Ellerix, she'll run a good race. She likes this sort of race and suited down to the ground. It is a bit of a speed fest, I think, this field. Kings Again's done nothing wrong. She is up in class, and hopefully she can take the step up in class. And then Strata, she didn't run that well on Friday, but we will see how she takes her recovery rate at the moment, and see if she gets there by Wednesday. So she needs to improve.
2 runners in race 3. Diamond Jim, he had his debut run last time out. He was green and nervous, but did do enough to place. He'll be joined by Playmaker. He'll be having his very first run. He's a son of Canford Cliffs, and he's out of a 5-time winning mare that the yard did train.
Yeah, Diamond Jim, I thought, ran a nice race, and the winner won convincingly that day, and he was I think a good third, running on still green, and he's drawn 3, so he's got a good draw on the Polly. Playmaker, he's a big son of Canford Cliffs, and I think he'll be running on and could finish in the money if all goes well.
We move to race 5, where the yard has the 1 runner back for more. Now, under the conditions of this race, she really does come in well, and it's the right race to show good improvement.
Yeah, she's slowly started to drop. The handicap has taken forever to actually drop her. She hasn't won in 620 days, and eventually she's starting to make inroads to where she should belong, and hopefully she can run a place. She has run better over a bit more ground, and hopefully can be in the money.
Moving to race 6, Final Try. Now, he debuted on Polly last time out. It was a very positive run. He placed beaten under a length. He'll be joined by Fire Alarm, who does take a little step up in class.
Yeah, Final Try is knocking on the door and is overdue, so hopefully all goes well for him. And then Fire Alarm, she's lost her way a little bit and needs to recover a little bit of form.
3 runners in race 7. We'll start with Royal Kingdom. Now, nothing went to plan last time out, and unfortunately he was caught very wide throughout the race. He actually did well to still finish in the placings. Hair Trigger really did well in his debut for the yard last time out, running on all the way home. And Augusta Ross's best form is over sprints, so back to 1200, I'm sure we can expect improvement.
Yeah, I think you're spot on as far as Royal Kingdom goes. Nothing went right for him that day, and we'd like to see some improvement. I think it's definitely a horse that's got the ability. Hair Trigger, I thought, was quite a pleasant debut, and he should be able to tick the boxes and be competitive. And then Augusta Rosso, back to sprints, and she's drawn widest of the 3 runners here at 6, and I'd like to see a nice race. She has run second to a horse like Reddy, who's in this field.
And the yard will close with Champimpi in race 8. Now, she's certainly made improvement in her 2 starts locally so far.
Yeah, improved with each run, and unfortunately drawn out wide, but Richard never seems to worry about those sort of draws, and hopefully she can improve some more, but she has been coming along the right way.
She certainly has been putting her feet in all the right places, and let's look forward to more improvement from Champimpi on Wednesday.